or I have a bone to pick with some people, and you can either take this the nice way or not. But it's not gonna be nice, honestly. If you have a goddamn problem with me, why do you follow me? Clearly, you follow me because you find my tweets or anything I post somewhat interesting. You keep responding to my tweets. You keep saying stupid shit on my tweets, and it's absolutely obnoxious. Like you say, like some people I don't even know, don't even talk to. I haven't talked to once. I go look at their and they block me. I'm like, I don't even know who this person is. I've never talked to them before, and yet they have blocked me. AJ Allmendinger of all people blocked me. I'm like, how was I even? But Ryan Truex finally unblocked me on Twitter. No idea why he blocked me in the first place, because I didn't even know who he was at the time when he blocked me. So I didn't even know he was Truex's younger brother. Like I didn't put two and two together because at that time I wasn't that bright. So anyway, like I talk like I posted on Twitter about the K&N race and people just bitching and moaning about like the cup drivers mainly who were in that race or whatever were bitching and moaning about how the race ended and how Priest got robbed of the checker flag. You know what? Who gives a shit? There was three total cup drivers, and I use cup drivers loosely because one doesn't deserve to be there, and two is in shitty equipment, to be honest. And three, Austin Dillon, I like him, but come on. Um, he was being a little too aggressive in that race. Um, anyway, uh, and yes, Noah, my boy Noah, won the race. Am I happy he won? Yes, but people forget to realize that Noah got penalized for the same damn shit that Ryan Preece did at the end of the race, and had to come through the field from last. So again, so why are Cup drivers complaining when it was like one race they run in once a year or one or two times a year? It's like they run in the series. Like it doesn't make any sense. Like that many drivers at least. Um, so I only said what I said because I'm sick of people just honestly complaining about something that's not going to change. It's not going to change. Someone sent to me on Twitter. He's always riding my ass about something about Noah. I don't know what his problem is with Noah. He bitches and moans about Noah all the goddamn time and is like the biggest fanboy for Ross Chastain. It's really fucking annoying. Like I like Chastain, but not that much. Even that much. So it's just so annoying. He's like, you only say that because Noah wanted the shoes on the other foot. You'd be complaining that he should win the race. I'm like, I wouldn't be complaining, period. I didn't complain once about the goddamn race. Not even one time. I didn't even complain. Like, the only ones complaining are the ones who are fans of Ryan Preece, who are fans of Daniel Hemrick, and this and that. I'm like, and people who just love to complain about NASCAR being inconsistent about their rules. I'm like, I'm sorry, but no one got knocked for the same damn thing. So pretty sure they're pretty consistent. And I saw like the last 20, 30 laps of that race, kind of. At least like 10, 15 laps of that race. And Noah was was literally like the fastest car on track. And Austin Dillon was like trying to run him off the track and all this shit. Like he was being super aggressive, but he was fast. So why like I just don't even know. Anyway. And plus about the blocking thing on Twitter, Someone's like, because you cause drama. You're like, you're drama. I'm like, if you think I cause drama, why do you fucking follow me? Why do you follow me? Clearly, you think I have something intelligent to say or whatever about my opinions on the sport, drivers, or facts about what I see in the race or whatever. These are my tweets. You don't like it? Go fuck yourself and get off my page. I'm not going to be nice about it. I'm sick of being tired. I'm sick of being shit on for my opinions on sports or anything else, on drivers, whatever. You hate Noah? Go ahead. Do it. For the stupidest reason, go ahead. He's talented, more talented than you, and everyone who hates on him, he's more talented than you. Just saying that now. He's won the Snowball Derby. He's won the Truck Series. He was a contender for the championship in the Truck Series. And he is learning and growing as a driver in the Xfinity Series. Not every driver is going to be explosive and over the top like Christopher Bell or Cole Custer or Tyler Reddick this year. Yes, Tyler Reddick won in the 9 car. Yes, William Byron won in the 9 car. Yes, Chase won in the 9 car. Who gives a shit? Let Noah be Noah. He will win on his own time. Whether he wins the championship or not, he is gaining like momentum as we speak. He's on a top 10 streak right now, finishing streak, and that's good. Top 10, top 5s, that's where you start. We're only halfway through the season. Give the kid a fucking break. He's 20. The kid is freaking 20 years old and is doing better than majority of the 20-year-olds out there right now. Like, so why are we bitching and complaining about a well-deserved driver of a ride for JRM? Like, people are trying to push, this one person's trying to push Noah out because he thinks Noah's not talented and he only got there on sponsorship money and his daddy and this and that. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. Clearly you don't know much about racing if you think that. If you paid attention to anything Noah has done in the past few years, you'd actually be like, oh yeah, he's a pretty cool dude. He's actually a really good racer. Even on Twitter, Noah's like, I'll send you like some gear, some stuff like that. But I thought that would change his mind. No, he's still an asshole. Still not convinced that Noah's talented, can win races, can be competitive. But the kid has a personality, and that's what we need in this sport. Noah doesn't give a shit, and he was going after the trolls who's saying he didn't deserve that win. And Brian Priest won that race, and he was just showing himself in victory lane with a checkered flag. I'm like, you be you, Noah. Don't change because people are being assholes and think you don't deserve shit. So, I will always rep my boy Noah, but don't assume for one fucking second that I only said what I said on Twitter because Noah won. That's not fucking true. I really didn't give a shit who won the K&N race. I really don't. Did I want Kaylee Dagan to win? Yeah, but it's a road course. It's kind of difficult, and she's 17, so it's going to be rather difficult for her. It's only the second time she's run this race, and so I wasn't expecting her to be like a top contender. Like, so I was like a top 10. That's good for her. That's a solid run. She's only like a point back in the standings behind her teammate Derek Kraus. So either way, I really didn't give a shit who won the freaking K&N race because the last few years it's been Cup drivers, which is fine. Chase won this race. Kevin Harvick won this race, and whatever. It's like, who cares? Literally, who cares? So stop assuming that everything I tweet about is because Noah won that race, so you don't give a like you're saying these Cup drivers need to stop complaining. Like, I just say they need to stop complaining because this race doesn't mean shit to them. They don't get points for it. They don't get anything for it except praise and a boost in their ego if they won. That's about it. Noah is just an Xfinity driver who's still trying to learn the ropes and stuff like that. So, am I glad he won? Yes, but If he didn't win, that's fine. I don't give a shit. It's a K&N race. It's not his regular series that he runs. He runs it like once. So why we for people who say I cause drama, you people cause a lot of drama towards me. I'm just saying that now. You think I'm playing the victim? I'm not. I'm just saying that people come at me a lot for causing drama. I just tell it how it is, and you guys just twist my words around and just cause your own stupid drama. So that's on you, not me. I just say it how it is. And I'm not even going to talk about Sonoma because that was a shit show and it's just not worth mentioning. So, because I don't like the driver who won. No one cares about the driver who won except for his fans, his little band of goons. And other than that, I really didn't give a shit about that race. So, that was a wasted Sunday for me. We go to Chicagoland next, and that was DW's last race, so I'm gonna miss him so much, even though some haters are just not very nice about it. But that was his last race in the booth, so now we move on to NBC coverage for the rest of the year. We got 10 races to go until the playoffs, so my Hendrick boys need to step it up. Step it up. They have the speed. Oh, I want to talk about Hendrick for a second. Someone said Hendrick had a lousy day at Sonoma. No, they really didn't. It was called bad luck. There's a difference between bad luck and having a lousy day. A lousy day means they were running poorly the entire race. Chase was running in the top 5 literally the entire race up until his engine basically blew and lost power. He was like one of the strongest Chevys on the track. So, next to Byron. Byron led laps on the beginning stages of that race. He won stage 1 and was looking good. And then fell off because tire wear was really important at this track because all the Hendrick cars seemed to have the tires had fallen off. Like Jimmy was in the top 5 at one point in the last stage of the race, and then his tires just kind of just fell off and he was kind of falling back, which is okay. But he still finished like 12th. That's fine. A decent finish. Bowman, since coverage didn't want to say this, Bowman had power steering. No power steering the last 26 laps of that race. They didn't want to say shit because they were more focused on the fucking 2 golden boys up front. The Toyota Fest, since it was a Toyota sponsored race, so they don't really give a shit about the Chevys. They were just focusing on Truex and Busch the entire time. Anyway, no one said anything about Bowman having power steering issues the last 26 laps of the race. And other races when he did have problems, they didn't say shit about it either. So, but overall, Hendrick had speed that race. They were 3 out of the 4, or almost all 4 were in the top 10 at some point in that race. So they were all running really well. They had the speed. They were just plagued with bad luck. Chase had his engine issues for the second time only in his Cup career. He had an engine go on him. First with that Indy a few years ago, and in this past weekend was at Sonoma, which is unfortunate. But and then Bowman just had power steering issues. So overall, they had speed. They have the speed. It was just bad luck. They didn't run lousy. Their finishes didn't match their runs for that day. Just saying that now. So move on to Chicagoland. Chase runs pretty well there. We'll see how everyone else stacks up. So, of course, they're going to say Truex is the favorite and this and that, but I don't give a shit. We move on. Chicagoland. I actually get to watch that race before work that day, so it's going to be golden. Anyway, I'm going to get on with my day. I got to go check on the baby, my nephew, and go to the gym once my sister gets home. So, yeah. I told you I was not going to be nice in this fucking rant, so bye.